hidden histories and ancient mysteries. The secret threads connecting our world across
the sands of time.
to forgotten worlds whisper to us through cryptic symbols and enigmatic legends.
What if these whispers reveal an unbroken thread connecting ancient civilizations to shadowy modern-day agendas? Prepare to journey into the unknown as we unravel secrets hidden in plain sight, secrets that challenge our very perception of reality. Part 1. The Anasazi and Mount Graham in the desolate landscape of the American Southwest. The ruins of Chaco Canyon stand as a testament to a civilization shrouded in mystery. The Anasazi, whose name translates to ancient enemies or ancient ones, were master architects, astronomers, and artisans.
Yet their sudden disappearance around 1300 AD has puzzled historians for generations. What could cause a thriving culture to vanish seemingly overnight? Was it famine, warfare, or something far more otherworldly?
Some researchers believe the Anasazi's history points to interactions with powerful, enigmatic forces that might still influence our world today.
The petroglyphs, evidence of giants and portals. Among the most fascinating remnants of Anasazi culture are their petroglyphs. These ancient carvings seem to tell a story of encounters with beings that defy explanation. Many depict spirals, a recurring motif in indigenous art often associated with portals to other realms. Perhaps most intriguing are the six-toed figures. Such footprints are not only found here, but also appear in legends worldwide, often linked to giants or beings of extraordinary power. Were these carvings records of encounters with visitors from other dimensions or warnings of something more sinister? Stories passed down through generations of Navajo and Hopi tribes speak of towering beings, sometimes benevolent, but often destructive, who arrived through sky holes or portals. Were these myths born purely from imagination, or did the Anasazi bear witness to extraordinary events? Mount Graham,
a sacred gateway nearly 300 miles south of Chaco Canyon, lies Mount Graham, a site sacred to the Apache people.
They believe it is one of the most powerful spiritual gateways on Earth, a bridge between our world and others.
Mount Graham has long been a focal point of intrigue, but in modern times, it has attracted attention far beyond indigenous spirituality.
The Vatican, in collaboration with other scientific institutions, established the Large Binocular Telescope here, a facility equipped with cutting-edge technology, including the controversial Lucifer instrument. Officially, Lucifer, an acronym for Large Binocular Telescope Near-Infrared Utility with Camera and Integral Field Unit for Extragalactic Research, is used to study distant galaxies.
But why would the Vatican, an institution rooted in spiritual matters, invest so heavily in such a project? Could the Church know more about Mount Graham's alleged interdimensional nature than it lets on? Some theorists believe experiments at Mount Graham involve attempts to harness the mountain's purported interdimensional properties.
Others suggest the observatory's true purpose is to monitor celestial phenomena tied to ancient prophecies.
Could Mount Graham's sacred status and its scientific facilities be coincidental, or is there a deeper, more covert connection? And if so, what are the implications for humanity? The Anasazi's sudden disappearance, their cryptic carvings, and Mount Graham's interdimensional significance all hint at a connection between ancient knowledge and modern science. Some theorists propose that the Anasazi may have been drawn into these other realms, perhaps willingly, or perhaps not. If so, is it possible that modern efforts at Mount Graham aim to rediscover, replicate, or even exploit this ancient knowledge? And if such power lies within reach, what are the risks of meddling with forces we may not fully understand? The Anasazi may have vanished, but their legacy lingers in the symbols they left behind and the mysteries surrounding their world. Mount Graham, Chaco Canyon, and the untold stories they hold remind us that the veil between the past and the present, between the seen and unseen, may be thinner than we think. Part 2. CERN and the Large Hadron Collider. In modern times, science has taken on a mythic quality of its own. CERN's Large Hadron Collider, a technological marvel, is said to explore the very fabric of the universe. But could its true purpose go beyond the scientific?
Some researchers speculate that CERN's experiments may align with ancient prophecies about opening gateways to other realms, gateways that biblical texts warn could unleash forces beyond comprehension.
Outside CERN's headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland, stands a sculpture of Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction.
Its placement raises questions.
Why does CERN prominently display a statue of Shiva, the cosmic destroyer?
Is it merely a nod to the dance of particles, or a subtle signal of its involvement in something far more esoteric? Part 3. The Great Seal and the Return of Apollo. Every day, Millions of Americans handle the dollar bill without a second thought.
Yet, embedded within its design lies a code so ancient and arcane that it connects the founding of the United States to mysteries stretching back thousands of years. The Great Seal of the United States, with its enigmatic symbols and Latin phrases, is far more than a patriotic emblem. Some believe it contains hidden messages about humanity's destiny, linking America to an ancient prophecy of the return of a powerful figure, the god Apollo, who some say is also the Antichrist. The symbols of the seal, pyramid, and the all-seeing eye to unfinished pyramid has sparked endless debate.
Officially, it represents strength and the ongoing work of building the nation.
Its 13 steps are said to symbolize the original colonies. However, some argue its deeper significance lies in occult numerology, where the number 13 represents transformation and upheaval. Above the pyramid hovers the all-seeing eye, radiating light. Widely interpreted as the Eye of Providence, a symbol of divine guidance, its roots trace back to ancient Egypt.
There, the Eye of Horus symbolized power, protection, and the ability to transcend physical reality. Why would such an ancient mystical symbol be enshrined in the seal of a modern republic?
Critics contend that the all-seeing eye hints at the influence of secret societies, particularly the Freemasons, whose symbology often includes pyramids, eyes, and esoteric imagery. Were these symbols intended to convey a message to those in the know? If so, what was that message? The Latin inscriptions, prophecy, or coincidence? The Latin phrases annuit coeptis and novus ordo seclorum translate to he approves of our undertakings and a new order of the ages.
At face value, they celebrate the founding of a new nation. But some researchers, such as Thomas Horn, argue these phrases are tied to prophecies about the return of Apollo.
The new order of the ages aligns disturbingly well with occult traditions that foresee the rise of a godlike ruler who will bring about a transformative yet catastrophic era for humanity. Could it be that the creators of the Great Seal were invoking this prophecy? The return of Apollo. To understand the prophecy, we must delve into Apollo's identity. In Greco-Roman mythology, Apollo was the god of the sun, light, and prophecy.
While revered for his wisdom and beauty, he was also feared for his destructive powers.
In biblical texts, particularly Revelation 9:11, the name Apollo or Apollyon is linked to the king of the bottomless pit, a figure often associated with the Antichrist. This connection has led some to believe that Apollo's return is not merely symbolic, but a literal reincarnation as a powerful, malevolent force. Freemasonic traditions and esoteric texts reference Apollo's re-emergence as a ruler who will unite the world under a single order.
This vision aligns unsettlingly with globalist ideologies emphasizing centralized power.
Could the Great Seal encode a message about his imminent return? Hidden numerology and symbolism. Even the numbers woven into the seal carry mysterious implications. The number 13 appears repeatedly. 13 steps on the pyramid, 13 stars above the eagle, 13 arrows in its talon, and 13 olive leaves.
While this is commonly interpreted as representing the original colonies, others argue it reflects mystical traditions where 13 signifies transformation.
The Roman numerals at the base of the pyramid MD6V 1776 commemorate the Declaration of Independence.
Yet they also correspond to a significant year in esoteric history, linked to the Bavarian Illuminati, founded on the 1st of May 1776, and their vision of societal transformation.
The connection to Freemasonry is undeniable.
Many founding fathers, including George Washington and Benjamin Franklin, were Freemasons.
Their influence shaped not only the nation's political framework but also its symbols. Critics suggest that the Great Seal serves as a coded message for those in the know, a declaration of allegiance to a secretive agenda spanning centuries. Was the founding of America part of a grand design to usher in the era of Apollo? If so, who are the architects of this plan? Apollo, CERN, and the futurists and researchers believe the return of Apollo is tied to technological advancements like CERN's Large Hadron Collider.
Accused of attempting to open gateways to other dimensions, CERN's experiments might play a role in summoning ancient forces connected to Apollo's prophecy.
If this is true, the implications are staggering. The Great Seal, the dollar bill, and the symbols around us may not merely commemorate the past, they may be tools shaping our future. Part 4. Connecting the threads from the mysterious disappearance of the Anasazi to the cutting-edge experiments at CERN, and from ancient prophecies to modern symbols of power. The threads connecting these stories suggest a pattern, a tapestry woven by unseen hands across millennia. If these connections are real, what does it mean for humanity's future?
Are we on the brink of rediscovering ancient truths, or are we unwitting participants in a grand design?
As I gaze at the Milky Way stretching across the twilight sky, fading into a glowing spiral portal, I ponder the ultimate question. Are we truly alone in this universe? The legends and symbols we've explored today invite us to question the reality we think we know.
Are these merely coincidences, or is there a deeper narrative unfolding before our eyes? Stay curious.
Seek the hidden truths. Only by understanding our past can we hope to navigate the mysteries of the future. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and share your thoughts. Open News now.